Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want, mouse, I don't need mouse here. Today I want to show you my absolute essentials of the quarter two regarding my art supplies and stationery supplies. I just decided to show you what are my recent favorites and what I can live without. So with no further ado, there is a quite a lot of these. So let's start with stuff I have around. So first, this is a foldable cup for your water when you're painting. It looks very used. I like the look so much. It has like this, oh my god, I forgot the word. There's not an even edge. You have this wavy edge, so you can put your brushes on it, and it folds for something that small. And to be honest, when I leave and I'm taking my paints with me, I always take this cup because you can never go wrong with that. It's not expensive. It's also very easy. Like I got it for $250. Of course, I'm like changing Polish zloty for dollars for more clear information. It was like $250, so it was really cheap, and it's like irreplaceable for me. My tongue is like all twisted today. Next, I have two sketchbooks because I don't not travel. I didn't have a chance to travel with this one, but I always take this one with me. This one is A6 Moleskine watercolor collection. If you are a old follower, you know that I love these to pieces. I just love these, and it was my first sketchbook I actually finished, but in A5 size. I have this one, and I'm taking it to the cafe when I'm going to draw somewhere outside of my house. I take it when I leave. Like these are my recent works. I don't use it very often, but it's always with me when I'm out of the house. I'm really proud of this one. Yeah, next will be these ones, but I didn't. Oh, and the coffee house. I have a couple of sketches because, oh, this has to be also in my, oh my god. This also has to be in my list. This is revolutionary, but we will talk about it in a second. So first we have these sketchbooks, like this Moleskine. I love it so much. It never lets you down. It will never let you down, no matter what media are you using. Posca markers, this is the best paper that handles Posca markers for me. Like I've tried everything, because if you're familiar with Posca pens, they are pretty heavy for paper, so it's not that easy to find a good paper who will not crumble under your pen and it looks terrible. So these are an absolute win if you like Posca markers. And the second one, the bigger one, this is Strathmore Mixed Media Series 500. This is super popular because all of my idols use it. Oh no, stickers coming off. No. So all of my favorite artists used it. I don't know if it's hardcover, but in Poland you cannot get it that easy. This is my very prized possession because I was on a waiting list for it for a couple of months, and when I got an email that it's available in just one example in the shop, I almost broke my legs running to the computer to buy it. So I'm very proud of it, and recently I started to break it in because, you know, it's such a unique. I will show you more data about this, or more info. I discovered that sticking here the label is a good idea for future reference. So I recently started to break it in because I bought it to use it and not to look at it. I want to say it to myself every day. This paper is 100% cotton, so it's totally different than moleskin. And it doesn't take Posca markers very well. I don't like it. I don't like the effect. The paper is not made for Posca pens, but paints are wonderful. I will show you my recent. Oh, this one. We swapped our sketchbook with Martina, and she painted the Denny. Okay, I have gouache. I'm recently obsessed with gouache, and not acrylic gouache, just regular gouache. And yeah, I'm doing stuff. Next will be this cactus. This is pretty like childish a little bit comparing to this tulip, but I have a couple of sketches I'm working on. These are just my references for painting, so I can experiment and learn. Here it when it dried it looks so nice. Like this is a swatch page for the series of inks I recently was gifted by one of my viewers. I'm still so thankful, so grateful. But okay, we're not going to talk about this. Paper is great, but not for Posca markers. So I highly recommend it if you like paints or color pencils. It's also very well because it does not have a very heavy texture, so color pencils look very well as well on it. And the thing I mentioned, this is carbon paper. If you are 30 something, you remember that people could not have an opportunity to scan or copy documents easily. So it was carbon paper is very well known in all offices, in all older offices, because you put a carbon paper on your clean paper sheet, you put your writing or your drawing on it, and you just trace it, and it's covered with pencil, like charcoal pencil, and it makes sketches for you. It transfers the design for whatever you want. And when I realized it's still made, you can still get it. It's so much easier. Like my favorite way to prepare my sketches is on my iPad. So I print a sketch on my iPad. I just put a sheet of carbon paper on it. I trace it, and voila, it's done. You cannot put an iPad here so you can light box it. Yeah, like this is impossible. And carbon paper makes it for you, and that is great. So it's also very affordable. You just need to look for carbon paper and be careful because sometimes it gives stains, but you can like almost totally erase it with a eraser, but be careful. It's great, but beware of the dust that stays there. So, all right. Next is a little bit of cheating, because this is a box with stickers I got also from my viewer, and here are some washi tape swatches, and these are the washi tapes I use like crazy right now. Look at them, especially these. Like these have shapes here. This is like beautiful fern pattern. I love these two pieces. I was even looking for some of these also online to buy in the future, so I'm absolutely in love. I put it with my stickers because this, I don't know what's in here. I have no idea what's in here. I only know what's in here when I just look through it. But I still didn't discover the whole wonderful group of stuff it's here. So I love it. I only used this one for my journaling recently, and I'm going to take it with me everywhere. So Once again, thank you for this beautiful gift. I always have it near me. This one is a tech gadget, but it's very, very useful. I was like breaking my back drawing on my iPad, like being all here, like with my face on the desk. And this is very easy, like a stand for your tablet, and you can regulate the height on the or the angle that your iPad is on, and you can take it everywhere because it's so portable. I got it online somewhere, like on our Polish version of eBay, I think. But just look for a not laptop, like tablet stand. It's great, and your back will thank you for that. Here we have my absolute favorites of stamps. So I will show you what I'm using the most with inside the stamp category. So I have these postal stamps. I got them on AliExpress as well, and I have like a huge version of it, and that was absolutely too big for me to use in my journals, but I found these ones and these are perfect. I really, really love them. Alright, so here I have a couple of other things. This is Midori date stamp. You can stamp a day of the week and weather, not together, separately. You just turn these and you can change for whatever you want. It was pretty expensive, I must admit, because it was about $20, $25 around, but I love it. I love it so much, I use it every day. And last but not least are Versa Magic chalk inks, like all of these. They don't bleed, they are permanent, you can draw on them, paint on them, and they can be used on any surface. Affordable, beautiful colors, beautiful effects, looks stunning. So if it's perfect even for Hobonichi, and Hobonichi is a very thin paper. So if you're looking for something that will not bleed through, go with Versa Magic. It's life-changing. Then we have my recent favorites in category of paints. We have my watercolor palette. I don't have other watercolors. I decluttered, and now I have only these and a couple of loose colors I don't even know where. So this is my palette. I think it's perfect. It can be used for almost everything. Like for now, it was sufficient for all of my paintings. So these are mostly Renaissance brand. This one is White Nights, I think, or Roman Schmal, but I think it's White Nights. And this one, this beautiful violet, it's of Talens. Talens is a wonderful brand that makes my favorite gouache paints. So this most of these are Renaissance, White Nights, Talens, and it's absolutely enough for anything you want to do. And this is my tiny bucket of gouache. Comparing to acrylic gouache, this is really small. I'm not going to talk about acrylic gouache today because today we are focusing on regular gouache. So it's not that easy to buy Talens gouache in tubes. They are very popular in form of tiny jars. And that's absolutely not what I'm going for, because where will I store it? Like, I already don't have any storage space, and it's very hard to get them in tubes. They are available in my local art shop, but I only saw a couple of colors. They are selling out very quickly. I don't know if they are going to permanently transfer it. These are 20 milliliters. Yeah, 20 milliliters. Jars are 50 milliliters. These are not the cheapest ones. I think they are second to last of the cheapest acrylic gouache. The cheapest I know are these by Renaissance. beautifully pigmented, but these are very affordable. These are the most affordable gouache I've ever seen, and I highly recommend them. If you fell in love with them, you may never want to leave them. But the most beautiful colors I buy Renaissance, not Renaissance, buy Talents, and I don't know. I need to find a permanent source of these because I'm going to panic if they will take them away from me. And 50 milliliters, like who would ever use that? It's a pretty big jar. Like I really don't have space for that. Writing supplies. I use Tombows and oh my god, zebra mite liners to color coding in my Hobonichi and in my other calendars. I think I use one more color, but I can't remember, so I just picked up these two because I had them laying around. This is a beautiful yellow, like ochre yellow, and this one is like bluish, like a greenish blue. It's very pretty. I use them so much. I love them. Like I love zebra mind liners and brush pens to pieces. I couldn't love them more. Also, there is very worth of mentioning like Kuretake clean color dots, like markers that do dots. These are also perfect for like marking dates and decorating. I love dots. You will see in a minute why I love dots. So this is also a pretty awesome item to use. I have two pilot frictions. These are both 0.7 thick, and this one has a cup and this one is clickable. I also have like 0.5, but I don't use it very often. I really prefer thicker lines. I thought I will be okay with the 0.5, but I really prefer 0.7, and I use them in my calendar so I can wipe it out whenever my plans change. I was always like crossing everything and my calendar looked messy, but then I realized like I worked in a bookstore and we had some office supplies. Why I've never thought of them. And Megan Rhiannon using them for her journaling, and I was like, I will try. So I use them in my Hobonichi weeks. They don't bleed, of course. They are very good. The only thing that pisses me off is that they are not perfectly black. And these don't really smudge, but the line is not clear. Like I love the thick black line. That's why I also have one of my recent purchases. This is Kaweco Moleskine / Kaweco cooperation. There are 3 colors of these beautiful pens and ballpoint pens, I think. Navy blue, black, and red. I picked up the black one, and it has a medium gold nib, very pretty. And I'm very used to the like dark black line of fountain pen, so when I see a grayish color, I'm not very happy about that. Next I have 2 Kaweco Sports. I don't have a clip for this pearl. I wanted to buy it, but like I couldn't like get myself to do it. But I will get this one a clip. All my Kawecos have clips. Like all my Kawecos have clips. These are not the only ones. Like I have a shit ton of Kawecos. But this one I swapped with Martyna when she was here recently. I got her a Kaweco Perkio, and she got me this beautiful macchiato. I think it's macchiato. Like this one is beige, very nice neutral color, and this one is a Kaweco collection in pearl. It's fluorescent, not fluorescent. It's like not neon. It's like holographic. Oh, that was the word I was looking for. And I have beautiful inks here. I will not write with them. I will show you in my sketchbook on my swatch page. I decided to put there in pearl. We have this beautiful sailor ink, beautiful, and in another one in oh my god, with macchiato we have this autumn oak. Beautiful, beautiful. I love them. When they, like, when I'm out of these inks, I'm going to cry, but you know, I'm doing my best. So these were writing supplies I'm recently using the most. All about the dots, all about dots. I love dots. I love to put dots in my calendar. I love to put dots on my decorations. I love to put dots everywhere. Like, I have a lot of these, like these color dots, clean color dots from Kurapaka. I have a lot of these, like 2 sets, I think, but also these. These are perfect for everything. I also have these from Traveler's Company, but they are like somewhere hidden in a notebook. This one I had like laying over. I got them all on AliExpress. These are the most economic, because this is a huge roll. It's not huge anymore because I have them. They are pretty old, but this one is a huge roll. And this one I also got on AliExpress, but there's not that many, so I use them mostly for decoration or for marking just an important day that's not color coded, and I just want it to be visible. So yeah, I'm addicted to dots. And last but not least, I have my 2 notebooks. I will start with this baby. This is, oh hi, I forgot about you. This is Traveler's Company paper clip. Oh my gosh. You've heard that. I saw that. That was traumatic. It's very good. Like, it's very sturdy. It makes your notebook lay flat. It's great. So I also highly recommend getting that, or a dupe on AliExpress. I've seen dupes that are much more affordable on AliExpress. And this one is handmade cover for my Hobonichi weeks, and I still have some stickers here. Oh, I know I have stickers from Moleskine. Like, I have different stickers here. So this was my Hobonichi weeks. I can show you how I run my monthly. It looks like this. It's very, very nice because I can, like these 3 days were super messy, but I erased them and it looks perfect now. So I'm very, very happy. This is how I run it, and these are all the colors I use in them. Like, there are 4, so probably it's this one, and I have it here, and this one. I got these also from my viewer. I don't know, they are probably from Action. Like, I think this, like, marking, like this style of label here is very Action-like, but these are also have 2 tips, a regular one and a dot one. Very cool colors, and I use these as well. So that's how my monthly looks like. And weekly, I keep my weekly pretty clean. I try to. I really like the style. I just want some memory keeping and my master to-do list and a little bit of commonplacing. I write down some articles I really enjoyed on Smithsonian Magazine or somewhere else when I find something. Yeah, here is how I use it. And the last but not least is my traveler's notebook in olive. my video about opening it was pretty you heard the disappointment in my voice when I open it, and I noticed is more brown than olive. But when I compared it to my brown, well, shit, it's not. So it's now when I look at it, I see the olive. I didn't know what to expect because I've never seen the 2017 edition in person. But I fell in love with this one. I'm very happy that I have it. I've had it pre-ordered. I was super excited. I put here a sticker. I'm the brave one. I always put stickers on my covers because people are like babying their covers, like they are sticking nothing. I'm like, yeah, I want a sticker here. It looks fun. So I have it. I have my art journal and personal journal in here, and there goes everything what does not go for memory keeping in Hobonichi. And you have a full setup, couple of videos behind. Yeah, that's everything, my dears. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a pretty long one, but I cannot do short videos. Like, it's not in my blood. I cannot do them. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in another video. Bye!